Hello, good evening, viewers. Welcome to LONO Interview. I'm your host, TIFAH, an African man, and you are watching LONO TV, the channel which believes in love and nobleness. Okay, so this is the program which always come on Wednesday. As you know that every Wednesday we always have different artists from different fields. So today we are having TIFAH Boy, our very own artist here in Kasama, and the topic which we'll be discussing today, we'll be discussing DJs, promoters, and also studio producers. They have a favorite artist to promote their songs. Is it true? So you people can drop your comment. What do you think? Is it true that DJs, promoters, and also music studio producers, they have favorite artists whom they favor when it comes to promote their songs? So today we have TIFAH Boy, who is going to explain to us and who is going to tell us more details about this one. So we'll go on the break. Then when we come back on the break, I'm going to introduce TIFAH Boy to you. Stay tuned.
LONO Studios cares about your memories, and what better way to keep your memories than having pictures and videos. As LONO Studios, we cover events such as weddings, kitchen parties, chilanga mulilo, birthday parties, as well as corporate events. If you are looking for quality pictures and videos for such events, look no further than LONO Studios. Visit and like our Facebook page at LONOZM.
Viewers, you're still watching a LONO interview here at LONO Studios and LONO TV with your boy TIFAH, an African man. So this program is sponsored by Sajotech Mobile and also LONO Studios, whereby we do amaphotozi, we also do accessories. You need the phone, you need a pouch, a screen protector. Just come here at LONO Studios. So without wasting much of your time, allow me to introduce TIFAH Boy. Ashadi, oh, mlatina ni COVID. Number of first to relate on pesa mo 1 2 3.
Peace. This one tani kano tupondo after pam salava after this one tani kabashli wabanga.
Right. Welcome to the program, man.
But TIFAH much tashan daka.
I say muntu wanje.
Daka.
Ama excellent jan.
Songa ma exas yadi shivuka fikaidi. Yadana haso desi mukolanda. So kuposa sana mano kuma week. So ama ex yena ni mandatory no na wako.
Even if nango triomfa tivado Ukraine kuna Russia no kwa repono na nako
cha. Tegwesha.
Tamrefa kumkai kumnyamine mkaule uleko.
We funny fine music fine ma week spambali.
Aika.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Daka.
We've been waiting for you to feature this program and we welcome you.
Tawisho fena phone. No ndo mpafiraka. Hapa ni ngumpa. Ndio mpafiraka na nari force sana my interview. So I'm happy to be here.
Thank you very much. Okay, so without wasting much of the time, let us go directly to the main business. People, they would like to know TIFAH, the background of TIFAH or TIFAH Boy, where you came from, and just when you were born.
Okay.
And where?
My real name is TIFAH Boy. Never TIFAH Boy. I was born here in Kasama. Pa Congo fya pene fya pepe papa Congo hapa. Bona fya dirwe. But mukukula kwa ndi school yandi from grade 1 up to grade 8. Na lisambira kuna konde panti in the basic school. And then from grade 8 up to grade 8 up to grade 9 na lisambira pa Kasama skills. And then from grade 10 up to grade 12 na nifye muneba petona pona apwirire school. So na fya dirwe kuno Kasama njumwina Kasama bachama fya shibandi ba kuchinsadi. My new names are TIFAH Boy.
Okay. So now how did you come up with that name, TIFAH Boy?
TIFAH Boy. TIFAH, okay, TIFAH Boy ya number 3.
Okay.
My new names are TIFAH Boy, which means number 1. CK, my abbreviation.
Okay.
TIFAH Boy, yadi ni nickname yadi trending upon sana fashion awa issue. The TIFAH ya number 3. Ichade ngere njini kati TIFAH na ishire mona CK yadi sana common. Konsoko apita CK kufibumba na badinda CK the nice relation emwine wevyo na kadinga yadi yikuruzane yako la azangwa kufibumba na mona ta let me try to divert from CK to TIFAH Boy. Before TIFAH Boy yadi TIFAH is a green apple.
Okay.
A green apple. pali concept ikulu sana kama fena twikala fiba bili tu na kulondolera sana but apani pamwe na tulitetu lande it's a green apple.
Okay.
So I'm a green apple naliba neutral naliba pakati. Nebo guy wa guy wala fena ka green apple kamoneka very beautiful. So na naliba attractive kawante mwafe file before tawala mfana concept yandi fule fwa ngumfa fenaka. That's my name.
So that's a good name. I get something TIFAH, and now you changed it from TIFAH to TIFAH. Yes.
Kaili na shirolesha pali pronunciation. Pronunciation yale bashupa sana abantu. Bambi bade punda timuta TIFAH, bambi atiratifa. So sana abantu badingire bashibeshina dinga.
Lim.
Because I'm a green apple, ishaipili chile chabuta TIFAH pwe. Let me try. Nkatinge kwa twist chibeko easy na ngumwana ole kula. Washa fema coming celebrity. Tukeshi target yakwishibika kumona kare ya mfura. So at least pada kare kula kwa mfaka punda ko TIFAH. Chili easy okutsambirira. So na feel ko pronunciation ya abantu. But I'm still TIFAH.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
I'm still TIFAH.
Okay, so now like when you see TIFAH and TIFAH, do they still have the same meaning?
Yes, it's the same meaning.
I am two favor. Nganafumia ko two kwa shara favor.
Upon ishara wafi wali two favor. Wali kwa tishe sana favor. So wafunya ko ilia two ilia wapela ko bambi but still ilia favor. Na ishara padi.
Also which means ilia yale panga complete like kaili TIFAH, then it was a green apple, then tofumia ko ta, then kwa shara fe TIFAH. So which means walifumia kapati kambi.
Chimochi nikapabu chimochi
okay.
The pronunciation is very really good.
Pronunciation, aye.
Yeah.
Okay, good to hear that. So nokuskuru walemba nokuimba. Before we go that, when did you start your music?
My music journey. Okay. I call myself music. Okay. Because I was born with music. I'm music. Okay. But I still developed talent and it was in 2015. Kuna konde. Kuna still develop talent. No kwata kuna ma chances ya kuingira mu studio kwamba nifia ma recordings nifia share. So in 2015.
So like ama enzi yonse tawash trade develop. Then was Africa 2015. That's when he was started to develop. So nomba ni chinshi isha isalenga mu 2015 nomba kushiti develop.
Mwadingire abarenji ta inspire. Bakwe bati kwa shofa aba inspiration. Inspiration nchile chincho kwachi chakwikata. Wamfano kufa na ine kutina tashane kutina chichita so kuma polo pona afyalirwe no pona ishita develop isha kweta wali nchita inspire ili style until na isa kwata ba konchita inspire no kumpira na courage at now you can do it.
Okay. Ku school walemba po nakwenda
2015 shindi mgrade chani 2015 by that time I was in grade 9.
Okay.
Yeah, grade 9. Ora naingira mu studio which means nako school na lemba cause school life yambira mu grade 9 from grade 1 up to grade 6 the grade 9 up to grade 12. Yes, I was a musician. Okay. I really powder.
So now when it comes to 2015 now, who inspires you or who was inspiring you by then?
Okay, music journey and kuba inspired na abantu batatu. Abantu batatu. Dimbiwa wakatafeni umo kuchita inspire. But nina iba inspired na abantu batatu.
Ni maana nani hao?
Number 1 ni Pato Ranking.
Okay.
From Nigeria. That guy is talented and is hot.
Okay.
When it comes to concept, music fe yako for isa kucharo. No for mfi. So Pato Ranking alinishita ko inspire. Number 2 Harmonizer from TZ. Konde Boy. TIFAH Boy. Wapya. Number 3 info mubuga Mark 2. Na wala nita inspire sana.
Okay.
Bad. Okay. Mark 2. Ala nita inspire. Mark 2 muntu mwa sana adweki na music yako. So kutu aba talented but once wabulisha mwa adweki you can't go anywhere. Okay. So na waba kamba babuga na vena I salute wala nita inspire.
So from 2015 up to now you were inspired by the same people or these other people they just came in after you started developing more much interest into music?
Like in 2015 na wali nita sana inspire ni Pato Ranking.
Pato Ranking.
Pato Ranking ya nita sana inspire konka na music yako fo imba no fo afitantika no fo isenda fena lifestyle yako then after kusitako discover no kumfako music cause okay ine emu yandite ya Zambia ine emu yandi ya Africa so that's why nangu ndumbira abantu abanyita inspire bali kumuru bantu baikata Africa like East Africa na kuma Nigeria oko so after na mfako pant ranking yanditako inspire na okay music yaku kulia kumya boko ya kuside kulia fo yumfu ikefi okay and then muku after kwenda na isa katako na ku Tanzania na mfako na kwa Harmonize ofu atanti kama concept na wanchitako inspire then asa wala na country and chipondonshi so ba fe bade ingira mu na majane so fine tratrisa no kusera no kuchitika file chitika
then to your fellow local artist, who is inspiring you?
Myself.
Apart from yourself?
Apart from myself. Also the bombe.
It's nothing like that. Tagwab.
Eh?
Tagwab. Like the way you have mentioned the Patron King, Harmonizer and Makitu. There are a lot of artists who are working more hard, even more than these guys that you have mentioned. So now, even when it comes here to the local artists which we have, they are there who are working more hard than you yourself, just like you yourself. So who are those people inspiring you? Local artists.
Local artist mukasama. It's Bliss Team Tigers music. Era bamwe ropo muleta bamsetting page ya mwa chati Bliss is music. Kana nchita inspire kama hicho. I'm happy that even in local artists they also inspire. But big ups to you, Blizzy, for inspiring TIFAH. I'm sure even him is inspired by you. Okay, so how do you describe your music? Is it dance or Afro, jazzy, rumba? Okay, inenti muntu ninevo Afro hip hop artist.
Okay.
Afro hip hop artist. Ngata wao fakati wa Afro hip hop artist. Dedo wa yumfa. Limbianyo kuma mama tuyo. But never Afro hip hop artist.
Okay.
No tu darapa ura pepe ka no fe Afro hip hop artist ngana kuponesha hapa mabazi. Wa shadow de yumfa. Na tune fe ya mira pide. Ya dipusana kona ama hardcore rap. I'm an Afro hip hop artist.
So there are people who are watching there. There's some artists, and maybe they would like to know if you're now to a example, Afro hip hop, yeah. So that Namena Bashiwako, if you're you.
Okay. Okay, in Afro hip hop artist, and for nice and Daniela Kovati, the music quite a concept, deep concept. Yakovat na quite natural and up. When you talk of a mafia, they never rap and she embarrassed B, she embarrassed B. But in the rap, but concept microphone there and there tashan. It don't fika direct. Okay, chipondo chachila and up. So never rap.
So Afro hip hop. So if you can give an example of any big artist who is doing the same kind of music, who can be that artist?
Like J Cash.
Or J Cash.
J Cash.
Okay. So that kind of music for J Cash is the one which is the Afro hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to hear that. When you are writing a song, what really inspires you behind? Okay,
so then like ngande compose ama tracks and phone demba. Ndoresha pali situation to repitam. So na isa doresha this situation is in the more festa paid in show pasan. Nango this situation is ingeba ko echaro nango this situation is ingeba ko echaro at least that yo ingeba ko echaro situation yala ko bati yala njikata taikate feneneka yala ikata konaba na bambi. So ndoresha pama situation ade ikata iwe na ine then ngana ikata haro na sta compose track.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ngati takuli ama situations yako bati they can touch me or you, which means you know more writing. Okay.
Takukana va kula va yengi tu favor. Okay. Yako bati ama issues udepitamo ndepitamo. Date ya pada ne direct but kudi kukapatikanga kama kanono kotashan kofi arasa fiparani. So
aye nama issues which you focus on, ma bad issues na ma good issues?
Inspiration issues.
Okay. Example.
For example, like amafia. Tapwa. Ma problem za mukuvuka fitu feva wasanga nao kwata ma problem waengi. Tapwa. So ni example na kupele ma problem. Problems are part of living.
Do you have a manager?
Manager. Shakwata. But na kwata fya wengi shambate ma manager. There's a big difference. Oh, when you said you have a manager. Shakwata.
Shakwata manager. So now how do you manage to promote your song when it comes to management?
Okay, as for now, two favors for now, Shakwata manager.
Okay.
But na kwata fya bantu ababelieve mo abengisha mo ne friends of on the for.
Okay.
Eba funa museko mona sango. Museko ye mona sango mwali baba matru. Te manager titi mudati manager. But wake here they pay and they are funya. That's a manager. There's a difference between a manager and a cough. Manager sanga manager just to mutafina misunderstand with management. Manager name pia tengisha. Otherwise comes to promotion. Each for can change. Lopia. So in a quarter five and 12 and shunguru carving shamuseko and deba fuda, but manager shakwata.
So the same people are the one who pays for you for uploads, for videos.
I'll be the one as I'm gonna be na museko even sham. So upload fiance.
So now when it comes to return, do they expect anything from you when they help you, or maybe they just help you freely?
That's one I think that in the second Nasangwamo, Nasangana want to amatro. Kaida me am a coming artist. You should have pisha. So I don't expect someone who kwisa coordinating an ambo kwingisha mo karampe. Nomba nina sangwana badi abantu bakwe bati badi shiba tuju katumu afwe tababombera okudyamo but babombera fyo kwafu afi. Why monate? They don't expect anything. So ne okwata fi question mark ni nebo ne oshana chini mark. Tupo ba ingisha mo. Let me try to drop a good work to the impact bomb for win.
Okay. So how can you describe good music or good work? The one you just said to say have to produce a good music so that whatever kuingishamo na even if never ingishamo at least okay. If you ever to ingishamo just making sense.
So like in your instone samukwata how do I produce a good music to them? Bombela party concept. No kwimbe fifikiriye fire mfika fa kwacho mutu nango afyumva ta fene feel straight fikiriye.
Okay. So
she ma fe namba fe kwimba that naimba that pa penyo pianje mambe promote. File first na kana composer fya amaro na fimbati. Mwe bantu bandi seko ya ndifentu ifi. Tent promote. Afyumva ya fili wave. Alo nomba station. Afunya punga kokupira wa promote.
So Walanda fe pali concept. Then when it comes to production, don't you consider it in your music?
Production.
Like studio, yeah.
Production ni chintu chimwe cha number 1 chonchi tana consider sana.
Okay.
Cause ingana akudi long production tafisa mfuma perfect. So mfunena bomba ya pali production. Ni producer nshina ara bonja kuri project yana inde funye. Ni producer nshina alo so kutiari tension.
Okay.
Halo mbana.
So according to you, which one has to come first, production or concept?
Concept.
Okay, thank you. So now, how do you promote your music so that people they can get to know your music or where they can find your music? How do you promote your music?
From promoter music and promoter so. Nalikwata ku Facebook page. Facebook page ni TIFAH Music. Nda promoter kwa songs. But Facebook page ni promote kanama links. So muri Facebook page emudi ama website. Ningwata Facebook page and then Facebook page promote nama links emudi ama website like casual.com, our own website which we have here in Northern Province. Mwaba kona viral promotion na ambi fama website ya pusana. That's promotion number 1 from promoter. Then the promoter kona street promotion. Street promotion ya kwa nganafunya ka song naraka become flash then the computer by computer. Era wechipondo raka na unjishiba na nene wo musician ninjangu shafeno ko yangoshi nene wo musician bo akaruimbwa ngani ngwatana ka 10 na mushira kuna takateni paba alaisa wose mpingisha lero enyimbo at least umpelile kwa mbasera bonze impya na shana tashani na kupira yanjitati street promotion. Then ninkwatako na ama radio champions. We talk of Radio Mano, Kasamba radio station, na ila Rutanda radio station. Na kwa ninkwatako ama masters like pa Radio Mano ninkwatako Jimmy K. We go to Kasamba radio station ninkwatako Really, na kwatako na ka Star Girlfriend. We go to Rutanda radio station na kwa ninkwatako Join Soja. So na kuma radio station na kwa nda promoter. Apart from that, nda promoter kwa na kuma taxi drivers. Fafine kwa loko betati ka OTG. Wako konkate. Ngana someka ka OTG ngana pone pati donde promoter nyimbo shandi wa taxi drive. Na rafe na ka OTG ngana fika pa phone na sanga ni flash akwete na bika fake phone na mubikira mu wimbo mwashimeka phone yaje. So from promoter music.
Okay. Nice one. So street
promotion.
Street promotion.
Kufunya po fifth party. No go believe. Kufunya po fifth party.
Even for now, even for because I'm sure to some artists it might be a bit challenge to them, but it's interesting and it's good. So now, apart from kufunya po fifth party, how can you encourage them before we go on the break? Yeah.
Kali bagaya baso. Ngo adishi bafe emwe obefi at emwe obe ilenti mupondo mfafenga chitiko like as I call myself I call myself TIFAH music na ngo apa page pada that TIFAH music papa punch papa no kuvati my music is for everybody to convince a fan to activate abe fan obefi akongeta live chintu chafi but ngo amutita convince fan ulilowa other than Isa ishbo for anointed ngaku kambatira fani taya so kuichefi afi waichefi afi ni ore fuare umvwe nyimbo shobe teore fuare umvwe nyimbo shobe ni ore fuare setting a music yobe kuri yena so ambo tapalicho wala lusi ndengira ine boy computer to computer nazanga paina abantu nati ela boy tuma nyimbo to ore mpelira kwembasi ira na papata ngana apita vafine ngana shana mushida nimimaro ngapitila puno tumazeto laka ngaenda kufe munongo mu asharisha no rwimbo keshive gairi so kuchepa mafie chipali.
Okay,
chapwa.
Hey viewers, I hope you are following the program, so we will go on the break. When we come back, we'll continue with the program.
LONO Studios cares about your memories, and what better way to keep your memories than having pictures and videos. As LONO Studios, we cover events such as weddings, kitchen parties, chilanga mulilo, birthday parties, as well as corporate events. If you are looking for quality pictures and videos for such events, look no further than LONO Studios. Visit and like our Facebook page at LONOZM.
Welcome back, viewers. You're still watching LONO interview here at LONO TV. Man. Yeah, so how can you... Okay, first, do you have a... Have you been signed by any label? Okay.
Do you want better?
Yeah, in Northern, do you have record labels?
That's what I got.
But why?
Yeah, I don't play better. I don't kind of want to talk about the patapa. I don't wish the LONO. I don't wish the Sajo take mobile. Kwa isa kwa wena black digital house. Kwa wako na wena unique. So three for us. So maybe 2 years from now, to allow like to expect them they could label.
Okay.
But as for now, that's what. So on shall kuni in the good label.
Okay, so I would like to hear some challenges which you have encountered before and which you are facing right now in your career.
If you think to alande if you are fulishana sana. Kwa bako ile yako ibati wabuka kwa pishama na tibati ngana diomino tutupama 4 apanfikire music yandi kutiaira ko pantanje wamuna not pama oto wimina tutupama tule chitika tule muneka fena very promising waikongate like apaso ninkwata planning kwetati maybe mfuranga hapo maybe next time baadaye sulaba ka school if to akwata ma schools ayingi mukasa ma kuruna ngo alifo maybe nkakwate ko school shows nkale yako skunde kwata kwa tomashozi but wasanga tika fund kakusendere filimba ne fyashara wingishemu na seko yobe kushingurike tabale kwata chinji fund yako bati bakupushing challenge number 1 challenge number 2 wafunya dumbo limba chulukati na ruwama fyonzo profili atweke point song point ulifo kupromota nangwa pama website zakuru nangwa chali fuai katazambi wasanga timpia shakutashani shakuingishamu promote tapati. We come to production song na kwata song ikadiyadi da wa ma studio inga producer song fya mano song yumfike wasanga studio tapati. So ma challenges yon sa yon facing sa yengi dating kwa njogo ya randa papeli yala ba emotional iwe laga
then ma videos
na ma challenges okay kali na chimbi like na ma videos na ina turakwata ma challenges cause ama video kula boku bakubwa ngo recognize than ya audio wasanga chimbi nawe mbenyi mbweshingishi kali but kafani kakobachi pushing efe back shooting a video kadi ino step into the business oko muntu kuti yako afa tete yako afa 75% ubu afundisha fe wa muntu ino funa abuishi ba fe muntu fe ofu afwa ni 15% wasanga ya 15% ofa na kupera wewe mwene nimbi na yona kwata 45% nangu na kwata 35% yapanga 50% imbi ashara tapaduka ya rafu wasanga timbi na kwata ni mbweshi kadi fando kakawati video back shooting ya mano hii vefe kucharo takuti alo washafe artist adi ngani ka video pana pabade kumana so ngo up down down ati ola tatambile ku ZNBC vefe ni shireta shani ile kuliza kwa mbona pa kuchufika fe kola kone ku ZNBC the video mano ile like which will be well qualified to be there nomba wasanga tikafandi takuti. Okay. Much challenges yonsa so na bamulo ndoro tali to favor dipule kufuna kolo burande.
All right, so you brought something to my attention. You've just said that when it comes to production you find that you have a good song, a perfect concept. Now you find that you take that concept to a producer. Now a producer I'm kushta fyakwe vya panga
kai sa musteka po to favor ni de.
So wait, don't cut you, I'm not cutting you short. Let me just finish the question. One at the concept your point, but production now from film. So are you trying to tell me that Munomka Sama Tamwa ama well qualified producers?
Munomka Sama well qualified producers to alikwata vengi but equipment.
Okay.
Therefore muri song and muri the trombone. Na ako tunasanga takwita. Wamona te. Therefore muri the tuntutu apsana. Fyumfika fumefe clear. Magamaka ngani beat in effect ya panga fe beat. Cause recording da shoop. So ma challenge tukwateli ngana ma studios. Ma instrument ya kupangira ko instrument. Tapadi. Dimina producer na ishwa fe kudisha fe bwino kutiadisha but ama instrument ya kupangira ko instrument. Tapadi.
Oh, so now challenge ilisha nomba kuli ma producers tabakwete all equipment jakobati ali chef fumfuike mudomfori mbona kwa mapsingalo adi lapa wapafe na sound fufo ile of eka was not. This is wonderful. Okay. Compared to us here we don't have much equipment. Okay, so look into the camera then tell our local producers on the equipment which they are lacking so that they can improve on their equipment.
Abantu abataparifu ngabe bakozi bonsaro tureza. Okay. So bena babombe chefe. Ngamitengo badurishe. Pako nomba kai ngabadurishe tosanga timbi. Tapada bakalako. So kubombe chefe. Bashitera ma equipment ya mu studio bakwate. Bachipali vediashi. Akodina kono kumyeso kutadi. Okay. Bad.
Okay.
Kutadi kumyeso tu favor.
Okay, so now who is your producer?
Who do you want?
Tawakwata specific producer. Why?
Ati why? Inaweza kwata producer. This is my favorite producer. Na kwata fya family members na ma producers. Na kwata fya family members na ma producers. Who do you want a producer? Ni producer.
So nomba ngawakwata ti bonse ama producer or Do they produce the same?
ndabakwanisha. So that's why nalani that uli onse ni producer.
Okay.
Like nalakupela kwa example muno mukasa matoka tama producer banga obo mpenda that these are producers. Na tukwatako Favor, tukwatako Unique, Funky Flex, BVK, na bambi teti nkwanisho kubarumbura hapa. Ukukonza ku studio uko na alipitako na alirekodako. Neni mbosha alifuma abantu barashumva. So mwanze ni ma producer bandi.
Okay, so like ababe na producers yo walumbula kwaba. Ni difference nsheo wamona ko yakwe lero wakwata isongu wayakuli uyu. Neni wakwata imbi.
Ni relationship feto wakwa. Ni relationship is determined.
Your answer is not certified. I'm sure maybe you didn't get my question. Today we've come up with this concept. Nayakuli uyu produce. Then another time nayakuli umbi. But what's in my producer man?
Ama producers ngawadibo. Ama producers bali kwa tabonsa amatouch yawo. Amatouch. Kwa bati mbo amfafe urumbo. Wabunda cho urumbo runi ba Favor. Tapado mburishi. So kola bashide nyimbo ngawalemba. Uri umfana mu mutwe. Ururumbo runganisha feni Unique. So nala kuli nani? Tekuli Unique.
Ndio fa.
Nala kuli Unique. Na sasa na concept ya rwimbo. Ungalisha ururumbo ni nani? Flex. Na kutika Flex kalisha. So chibafe no urumbo for wishiri. Chibafe no urumbo for wishiri. Let's start damage producer na rako. Kani mboshira sana.
So abe na producers yo bomba na equipment bali kwa tafe yase emego bati tabala kinga no kula kinya wena yali kana feweni.
Bali kwa ta equipment basonga mu studio. So bali kwa.
Okay, so this producer ni producer unshi ewo bomba kona ina sana pali ama producers awa muno mukasama ewo bomba na ina sana kaili kula watu wonse kutwa my favorite show but kula okay uyo mbomba na ina fe sana producer ni
number 1 Flex, number 2 Unique. Okay, imbomba na bona most of my hit tracks is produced by Flex and Unique.
So when you say hit tracks, so you mean abambe who produce they are not hits?
But song iba chibano for isa.
But separate the sentence. But so okay, you have to be specified.
Okay, yes. It was just a tongue of my lulim. Kwa chope kurufanya kwa lulim kwa ndapo but hapo. So you have iwe wanataka kisha kwa mwela nikefyo. Iwe wanandasha. Okay, nachapanga that most of my songs is produced by Funk Flex and Unique.
Okay. Okay. Before we move to another question, this one it has got me much of the attention. So when you have mentioned the Awengi, then you summarize to say okay, Unique and the Funk Flex. So between these two guys, who is a good producer? Who is good producer? Kwali ba ama producers ko ati okay nalikuwa hata ma favorites banga babiri nango babe na artist washirumbula pa first pa ranking Harmonizer then na Makitu ifingana kwe bati bashite ranking kutu wakwanisho ko bashita ranking and number reason you have the reasons because the way they produce their song, their beats, you can tell. Nama feels you can tell. So now our video.
Kaidi hapo. Pale babiri phoninga bata trace. Phoninga bapela malangi. Like Funky Flex. The producer. Uriyo mwa chana mbiro kubombana nkoni chimwache sana. Nchitarashwa no kulisha filimba. In fact asambiro kulisha filimba pali. Asambi
kulisha filimba pali we.
Pali.
Okay.
Pona mwishi bidi. Okay. So na tuna mpira polangi kutia hapo number 1 because na kokora nankwe sana. Then Unique nankwe after twasa ishibana nasanga nawe na adi bagodu but tulakokola pona nankwe sana aro ture ishibana. So mwa chana bakupa top because kale twakola nankwe sana but
so your ranking is based on the relationship or the production? Because my question is on production, not the relationship which you are sharing.
Ranking.
So end up a relationship because we're talking about production here. We're not talking about how much you know each other, but production, how ufumia area in area.
Abonze barafumia. bonse barafumya.
You're not answering.
Bonse barafumya.
Okay, so if
but
you
each other type determine
differentiate,
ni relationship twakokola na bina but ukufunya bonse barafumya perfect.
So, how can you differentiate them with one word? Okay, how can you differentiate them? Say, okay, how Mark 2 and part ranking differ? What happened? Oh, Mark 2 nifi then nananu. So now, how FunFlex and the unique differ? You can't say very much same.
Relationship.
No, like differ when it comes
Okay,
to
for me it's one relationship.
now,
That's fact.
my question is based on the production.
Production
Yes.
na yenda na
Maybe there is
relationship.
someone who is watching.
If you think about production yenda na relationship. Funky Flex ningokola pona nkosana unique aronde musambiri. That's one thing that I'm a producer. Ubona abuma pona busana bali banga babili Flex na unique. Mamona te. Funky Flex ningokola kona nkosana unique aroto amiro kusanga panga. Bamu. So a difference very perfect. The relationship, but when it comes to production, all are perfect.
Okay.
That's
okay.
all.
So before last question based on the same one. At first you say the bonse ma producers vakali. Now if I can ask you pale ya bonse avakali ewe walanda bonse avakali. According to you, nuisa umonati ewe unga patop munomkasama.
Pan producers.
Yeah. If you can go maybe in Osaka and they ask you, man, we want to work with any producer from Kasam. So help us to recognize one producer, the one that you can.
That's
work
my
with.
personal question.
Yeah, so it's me want to find out from you. Maybe someone outside may be interested in that. So now that I've asked you this question, you have a privilege to go to Kalandana Music. Then you are like, I'm from Kasam. Then, oh, Kasam, how is Kasama doing? Oh, Kasama is doing fine. Okay, now what you want to do as Kalandana Music, we want to get one producer in Kasama.
So in a point for Ningesa Africa Vapo.
Uh-huh.
Mule ya studio by studio. Then mkalava sambira mube mkaishi. Because in bonse na bapera fe we jinga. Ni bonse bakati.
You have been sent as a representative. For example, okay, we sit
I'm
down
not
here.
yet
Listen, no, listen. I'm just giving an example. We come up with a meeting here in Kasama, all the artists. Then we sit down and say, okay, guys, since we have received the phone call from Kalandanya Music, then we want to send a representative who is going to represent Kasama Swag. Okay, then the team decided, listen, then the team, they have decided to say, okay, representative ways, Araba Nani, Araba TIFAH. So which means for them to recognize you, which means they have seen that you have more information about Kasama music when it comes to the artists, to the DJs, to the promoters, and also to the producers. That's the reason why they have decided to choose you. So now after Mwayakuri Yaku Kasama as a representative, as a Jesus, so kuti mwa landa po nani
producer. Na balomba kubampera fe na balomba kofi. Baba pela kufi chance ya kuita producer by producer alo baishibo mukali cause kuri ni all are my favorites and all are my best producers.
Okay.
Chapwa.
If you can go to, say you are changing the place, then Wayaku somewhere, then you want you to come with your producer. Ni nani ungana in?
Flex.
Okay, thank you. So we'll go to so Flex, that's your best producer.
Ungana in.
Ungana in. Flex, right? Flex, ungana in, right? Yeah, okay, thank you. So let me just go try to see the commenting section comments before we continue with the okay. So let me see what is popping up there in the comment section if you have any. Okay, I don't know if you do. Okay, so let me, yes, viewers, so let's go on the break, then when we come back, we'll continue with our conversation.
Lono Studios cares about your memories, and what better way to keep your memories than having pictures and videos. As Lono Studios, we cover events such as weddings, kitchen parties, chilanga mulilo, birthday parties, as well as corporate events. If you are looking for quality pictures and videos for such events, look no further than Lono Studios. Visit and like our Facebook page at LONO ZM.
All right, we're back, viewers, and you're still watching Lono interview here at Lono Studio. I'm your boy, TIFAH, an African man, and we are talking producers and radio DJs. They have favorite artists to promote their songs. Do you believe that? Okay, so we are still chatting with the TIFAH Boy here in the studio. Yes, man, welcome back. Okay, so my next question. So apart from music, what do you do?
I'm a footballer.
Okay.
Tatia kaboda wakamba. Kaboda, and then I'm a street dancer.
Okay.
Put I'm a photographer.
Okay.
An
Wow.
upcoming photographer with the son.
Uh-huh.
So everybody for Kumbonako, just visit Lono Studios.
I think I'm coming so that
So,
Misanga.
You know footballer, never musician, never street dancer, foot never upcoming photographer. So ngamunefo kunsanga, just visit Lono Studios opposite Zesco alongside Ring Road near Lubona. Opposite Zesco pamurupari dembo kwati tekino Lono na fimbi upo mukansanga.
Okay. Okay, so I think last month you dropped a song called is it last month? This month?
Last month.
Was it last month? Not this month, but 15th?
I am a month. I believe of Mafia Kunu Mayani Fair Modido.
It was last month
Yes,
when you
it was
dropped the Amafia?
Last month. Last
When
month.
was your birthday? 15th, right?
Then Passion.
Then on 30th.
But it.
Hey.
You
You know month, right? So I'm correct, right?
Now finish up Amkom.
So this month you dropped the Amafia, which is a great song for that month, by the way. It's a great song. It's an encouraging song and it's an inspiration song. So I've heard the part where you said the sister Wandi, Shani. Would like yes.
Daily, I'm a pleasure. My adilo adatata kumushukutenda. Ichaka chapwa yafika Oktoba mpushing komufundo so ni December. Sister di mitaka dumeka di banda ni bad example bapelela pachipanda. Sister di mitaka dumeka di banda. Ela ino wachira for.
So how did you come up with that song and you're in a party? Is it a true story or maybe just a story which you just thought, you see the environment?
The true story. But finto mbona mu society. Around then I safika panga pamo. So it's a living true story. somewhere there.
Yeah, because it's happening. It's happening in society.
So it's a living true story.
Okay. Okay.
So nili yako bati. Okay, na lishida wako touch ne fialist kapaneba.
Okay.
Yako bati paneba badekara. Then pali wa mwana kashi. Yawale badekara. Ni good example. Ya chipanda mamona te. Mwana ulofu ekara na bani na uti. Udia takwata na bawish. Bacheka rafena banani. Na bani na bati. Aliyekara win. Nomba mona iwe. Fyonso le kwa nisho dia fyonso le kwa. But wa pray bambo kwati bale mu perera for example mamona te. Bale mu chita compare ko bati. Uliyekara fena bani na takwata bawish bati. Aliyekara wino takwata fu bati. Iwe na fyonso la kwanisha. Ulekala bwino na walimana ma problem twakwata muno munganda futi waleta pona chinji nambi so yakwati fita chitika fita muno kafikwa cha
so eko yashide na inspiration of the song so it's
so na isa mona po okay so I back to perform ko film
okay
whereby nangu bengalanda fidya benga kushoba fidya ninga pita mafia yako sana yako sashani but na ifati the own man who can change my life ni nani idesa so that song is a cry kuri bashima kumuntu kubalondolera kama problem turepita matresti watu mfako kalite bonse abafuka mati bambo kupepa bambi bapepera mu nyimbo tafine muntu limbi achi bafye washokwa after kumfo rwimbo wasangati na chite chachira umfo kushoka chachashani chafumapo that's why nangu inimbo shandishingisho mfumi I can talk of my story my first track which I featured Newman. It's my true story. It's a true story, but it's based the story of my parts. kairi nyimbo for like when it comes to composing what nyimbo for your question turakwata ko kamuka party akadanda pa true story but if at Yonse track yala ban true story kwa fikwa chinika party kamo so nangu yolo naika na mbo composer wimbo kwa sikonomba question wachinje pa first alo naika na mbo composer wimbo paro ponjikere ndolesha kubantu koruleye busha abantu kuri kubantu response y'abantu yala abanishana wamona te ishi nyimbo ishi twimba fwe ba artist twimba ni message sana cause bamwe abantu balandira muri chinshi mu nyimbo so padapo naika na punch nambo kita compose urwimbo ufo compose urwimbo ruka bishana lukabe ni message kuri nani ku muntu ufo compose nyimbo.
So music yobe audience yobe eo ushita determine ni which audience abakuru abayiche
ala to favor from today na kupera task yako mfwe nyimbo shandi nyimbo shandi sha muntu uri onse.
Okay.
We talk of my story. My story. Tu say turande pari nda pepe pepo. After nda pepe pepo paisa wa dream chaser. Dream chaser amafia. Amafia shawa champion. Champion, there is even pray for me. Now for first time title for days. My inspiration titles yonze.
Okay.
Nyimbo shandi nyimbo.
You having a new song again, Champion, which featured the Newman, and I've noticed that in most of the songs, you normally, I think Newman woman in a how is that chemistry?
Walimona chemistry hapa ni makituna yo maps. Yeah, bashan.
First, answer my question.
Agapondo kalakakati. Okay, ulo muntu dia so namteme nakanda chita deliver work.
Okay.
When I say boy, I'm looking for something like this. Let's work. They no phone to expect my expectation. Ida for my faith, ida fine for phone dey for. That's why I'm bombing na kusano boys. Kadi mi ine nebo rapper. Then rapper pa kutifindi fiwame. Ada chita require artist to the R&B. So that's why it's sang ula sang pam. He's more than my brother.
Okay.
Outside work, inside work. So there is no business between me and him.
Ni artist nani wako ushipo disappoint yako bati wa Newman maybe is not available, or maybe you have just decided to change someone to be on your hook, then why say kapo umbi then the song for film.
Tapa.
Okay.
Tapa wants to put disappoint. But the one bana artist aba sana vengi.
Okay.
I feel like perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now back to the main caption, which is on the screen now. Music producers, radio DJs, and also promoters, they have favorite artists to promote. How? Explain to me about that. How do you know about that?
Apo. For the Pama producers, nama promoters. But abantu bakwata my favorite artist wa bo producer nango promoter.
Okay.
But abantu baba fe pakati. Me I'm a artist, and I know that music is business. Kwa imo concept na mfile kuri KB ya reba makitu na muzo. Arandrati. The problem of us when it comes to business, we don't take business direct. Because music is business. But abantu badya ma producers na ma promoters aka kwa fabara kwata. But if you understand that ngore te expect help kumuntu, if you te expect 15%, mamona te not 100% to 50%, 15%. So when some sangati nomba ba Jimmy ngaba afe pamwera badisha fe TIFAH Boy badisha fe cheat nde per example parwandi badisha fe cheat I think your favorite artist wabo but wala bati uru mboferwe kadwe cafe promoter ngolifa promoter ama ifya mano. One, you need to put up something. Two, concept no rumbo finish urumbo fe work fe obe fe kayeka fe era statamini ifya ara kwa fanani promoter ndande pama DJs amale do DJs klawe mata nomba TIFAH Boy ngabo mpya flex ni shifumi na street nemu ine before nshira ku studio defini fyamfika perfect before nshira ku studio nomba kola bafi balabomva fati music tabaremba wala imafi ku studio purukutu it's business ale foku bomba na kwata bakusta offer bengi ara ko record defitation repeat nomba ne watch fita master na nintant kano phone defu afibe na la mtu aniti ara fi mfa ara perfect.
Okay. You have said music is business and the promoters na when pact to bale kulisha qualify ka wapera ko something and then watch London lot say it's a rest determine ni music yo FY pangile na ena ila shita determine how much the producers
they give attention.
Now if it is business, my music is not that much. This is when I'm just starting my music, for example. This is when I'm just starting my music, and you said music it is business. Then I could DJ. Then now how much do you charge for airplay? Then I talk we charge you 150. Then in Ampera area 150. Nichinshi, why the way it's supposed to promote even for someone who has done a good song, like in your case, a song on point, everything was on point. Now Mpera 150, but why Iweyowe I stay more promote than Yanti?
I don't need my issues for your DJ. Okay. My issues for your promoter. Okay. Nisha ukataka fyo mungu. Okay. For Ningalanda, nyumba ni mungu. Because that music is business. Wafunye olumbo nishi urepura chidudo olumbo fumishe taruweme nangududishana
onye upcoming artist so even na content ya music yakwe tawe compared maybe na uli omuntu wambira kale music
mwalisho olumbo ko lwambira kuli producer vota rafika kunani kani
or maybe na download the beat kali then na producer abikapo mixing au mafia wino just that content
takwete.
Maybe that's when okay.
Kuma promoters.
So when about as long as we now appear to fund everybody chef.
Manjo you know on business yeah. You know for that issue work for new feeling I could do that. So shaba promoters. So teaching issue we know business yeah we know.
Okay. All right, so to go to another question. I remember you did the song Chimwemwe. Yeah, Chimwemwe. You did a song, and that song was produced by 3 producers, if I'm not mistaken. Explain to us why one song it was produced by 3 producers.
That song, Chimwemwe, it was part of the blessing song to me. Yadi shirebu no, but then yadi chinjako ne fintu according to my music journey. Because Chimwemwe was my first big track. You know, okay. A song fair she coffee. So after I say donation, I say Tom Boys, new man. Boy, Satubo, Tubombe. Then in a song in a vision now quite, but in a song I did could find. Because I didn't expect that maybe CRD Charocho. That was my expectation. For I didn't expect I could CRD Charocho, CRD Charochons. The new man, Monomka Sama. To get them over producers banga. Na tukata ko ba favor tutakata unique tutakata na funk flex oh for ida pa game so boy twala station tule kuli ba fe na kuli ba fe bakani ba producer na bakokola mama nate bagamba trifa tembe ko lumboro so okay trifa modi shemo na flex adi shemo na unique o ka record ba producers ba umfana futhi ambele na project ambele kuli ba favor ka flex karisha ba favor ba adishamo mastering na fiance ba push na flexi then twasenda na song totala na kuli unique na boy record dako because I'm a big producer to create up I know one yishibe
okay
no I got mutaji so far I end the track it
okay that's a nice song by the way.
Thank you. Never finished thinking.
Daddy, was it not a difficult thing to bring them together? It wasn't.
If you are a gimmick, if
Okay. So now, when you have local shows here in Kasamba, For example, at CCS. Never meet we same performer go pa CCS. How much do they charge you? Or do they pay you, I mean? When
based on the business and
okay, Lafrey, I want you to tell me the specific money, but how much do they pay you?
that's my base on the business. Chimono konju psachu for that shinga to favor.
I remember Slap D when he was called on the interview one time. Then I'm sure who was coming, that big artist. Is it Easy? Yeah, I'm thinking Mr. Easy. Then they told Slap D, hey, Slap D nishi malikana okushita ukuyamkuisulira show nani Mr. Easy. Slap D said that never instead offer 5 pin come with a show nani Mr. Easy. Then ena Mr. Easy Vampere Shinga show Vampere. It was open because the music is business. That's why he said that. So according to you, even if it is business, so want to know how much they pay you.
I myself, as for now, I'm free to do anything as long as good sound system. I'm gonna send the common fines baby. The good problem.
Okay. Now, when you have defined to say music is business, don't you think that it is lost?
As for now,
uh-huh.
She expect to send us business direct because I'm building up myself.
Okay.
Kafika time. Yakobana vino in a few next interview. Kata unji PF finish akezeko.
Okay.
But as for now, they're building a career.
Okay.
So you should consider business as for now.
So apart from other people complaining about the okay, maybe is it all once in free or maybe some they charge?
I myself, it's free.
Okay.
I myself, it's free. Shishi baba ambi. Probably to put sangava na sangwa pamo.
Even ya mention good. Even now, but no, we're just interacting here. We want to know.
If they think
it's just a discussion.
So Shame shila sangwa kodi ba Jimmy. Shila monike Shame. Shila fuma shame.
How do you feel munomka sama maisa chef nango makitu then malanda team upcoming artist?
Somebody papa ban.
One special question you touch. One better question you touch for okuyibusha you number. So nana ipsha na end. But it wasn't in my mind that one. Makitu chef vaisa nango munomka sama then you'll be supporting artists. My amko so the show then uko finish kano kushtika now pako yamku perform kule na kwena, do they pay you anything or maybe it's just for free as well?
Okay, like yale ama shows ya fidia club adi mbi kaili ne tene show organize they were artist so like not kwata kama show organizer like Tipaxi na Jimmy K ma show organizer we so bad.
Okay, so
sometimes but we have budget today kala to aranda okay bane budget ya ono mukuyo umuntu twitire ya so at least ngamwaisa mukakwata ko yame ne ya transport okay for you
number look in your case where I could show for example in CCS then just for free then whatever CCS they'll be expecting you also to go to the studio to brand yourself. Why don't you charge them so that when you charge them the same money which they'll give you, you're going to use it to produce more good music so that they continue calling you?
If you go watch party no statu favor jingisha mofe kaidi nde building a career.
Okay.
So ni ati nemune na ikwatira.
Okay.
Kainde shubat whether nje kujonje njimbe nganshitire introduce kubantu tafya mvuike. So better fena ya na after introduce chafuma kumukosho wafimba abantu bafisenda bafyumva. Kwamba kurukisha pafyanyo. So time ya kwamba fe okudyamo n'okuswamu ina ikafika kali music shiwerera pamukombo so tachinkalipa
your maps I'm so maybe next month or that other month, I don't know if it's next month, he'll be coming here in Kasama and I've seen some banners in social media but I don't see any supporting artists. Nishi aka perform feka na wivini na supporting artists
bakambe cho chene cho chinkalipa bad cause icho chene cho na masho organize icho chene bafile bashita consider cause ngawachumwe nangu na kuli show takwabapo artist big artist wisa perform 19 hours bonse besa 01 but foba kafya stage pokcha abantu bekali from 19 to 01 trimaroko artist then kwaisa is a show just because they know that tabakani bali intufe bali fokupanga amashina nanguto abasha mabana bakatashana akesa chene cho chirankalipa chirankalipa fe bad even uncle your maps I was praying that shaka eko
but so
because ngachurole shama shows ya makunu mokso to ale performer we go there we drop out our work we work no kumoneka kubantu kana fya moneka necho tule bombera cha moneka but wasanga tipabana taudi chana chirankalipa bad kali ndovukati respect kwa tabami kwatire respect na value
so
samkumfuika
ababe nabapangire masho organizers tamawa stepo approach to say nomba nishi papana tamawa kile poma supporting artist
tapabona randa pona ngondo de sha
nomba why tawlelanda na bena rather than chile ku FM mukati
maybe they don't feel us
but when so according to you that's how you have analyze it maybe they don't feel you right
maybe tutafika pali ya stage ya kusango pali ya muntu so maybe tufile tu abo mbese because na state understand after na someone ila show okay kuli show ila no okay after na someone feel ati yaje ati ishaka teshani ishaka eko and then I say ikara waponda every positive way ya isa find the negative way to come out na shile punda nangu nshireko I'm not shile ipa abali abantu I'm killing myself amonate so na ishile sanga positive way ya ila negative ya ishile na ishile punda shani nkaya but ngana yakuja ni make sure nkaya drop away yako but the next time baka iteshani baka isave atingiro kuba pesa babana futi yo ya ishile mpera encouragement yako bombesha ko but mbombeje nkwate ishineri kurira ko but ngakolesa artist abenda abamukansa meba kalandira pa media nish udatabelele pesa babana
so do you think that according to you do you think that it's fair what they are
tafiri fair cause barabantu bare tafiri na fair cause bari abantu barya ebadingiro kulati promoter sana mamunate I wish we have a value banner ikwata pada pa shop writing na ikara padya upo uri moneka so it's part of big promotion yako bacho muntu fenga mona no kumona fe wale umfide kunganda na tumi mona trace mukutamba kashi na ode perform ko yo maps so tafya fair
okay ma organizers at nani what's the organization
ama organizer tawa katamu nomkasa manjimi kena T-Packs
oh so are the people who organized the same show, right?
Emma show organizer.
Okay. So I think in January or February, there was a cipher which was dropped by Black Digital. Is it
Black Digital House?
Yes. What happened to that?
It a cipher, yeah. Monad.
Okay.
Monad. No me ko kat na rife busy. So na rife dok chaku time ya kurecord de challenge.
Emoali baitawa
na ri busy. Studio time shako eke.
Okay.
So ngiri kana ba. But mupashi wandi. Moa.
Okay. So maybe viewers outside they may try to think maybe Tavakustre recommend say naina TIFAH Boy awe mo maybe temukali
monadi
okay
monadi mukambo mwini wa saifa adi mpishim then na ready kuya mkurecord amakwa ife shirerenga then na time na ishire bwe irati na isa kwa test the time na isa ka project
so kuba mu mushani mu cipher yo it was chargeable or maybe it was for free?
Yeah, definitely free. It was a free cipher.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a free cipher.
So then you also like how do you do here? Ngaba kuita tiweko mu cipher. Maybe ni producer or maybe ni artist napanga asta organize kuti okenala kwa tachi cipher. Then alanda tindefa muwemo ama artist. Imwewe ni artist arampera ko Arampera something or maybe Namu never free.
Okay, inalanda pama ciphers ya mkasa. Cause shishi befika kuma ciphers kukumbi. Iye nkasa watatoa kwa tasta. Uwa kwebati warapanga cipher wiso multiplication. Cause bonse babombera pa kupangeshina. So shishi bebambi baje mfana vyafi mafuli cipher. Takubati awe wali mu cipher mulali bibali mulipira. Bafe mkwimba feno funa ishuba according to my opinion.
Last year we had the Naira's Music Award. Explain to us what happened.
Bad. Because ngamashire mona after na award after I posted that guy on like the man behind my trophy. But we award yaishiremo amanominizi nemivotere fufi yaishire fyalengere nendozi.
Okay.
Cause tayari atikunga fyati media. Okay, phone ngane fyati nshabombeshe. That's all. Sharande fingi nshabombeshe.
Now
Shabombeshe ninkwaso.
So what are you expecting this year now?
They send to the
for
best photographer, they send video de amafia, they send idai na trophy na rushi the best rapper pa not then. Dia miraya, they send tawatunga best instapreneur. They send so doesn't do twin.
So people we always think that when someone has lost the award, maybe we try to think as if because in the way maybe in you was nominate in a sense. Can it be the reason?
Congratulations for area. But I stay by this nominate.
Okay.
About this nominate ni Facebook. I'm fans work at Facebook.
Okay.
At Konga Fati that's a Facebook. I'm a vote. Number 2 I'm still 500. Number 2. Number 3 you don't know now call on one send. I think she went 700 now.
Okay.
Mamma so 10 you katiba de sarafi. Abene ba sara. Na no mo mfoko kumienu ko ifotum for TIFAH. Ifotum for si patrol. Ifotum for Brisgara. And then twice abati. Muri nomini inga imo. Then ida nomini to ali motabade konke nyimbo.
Okay.
Ero makwa vote okubomfya amasimuka. Amasimukati.
Now, yeah, do you think that is the right way of voting in? So the best way how to vote, how do you think that can be the best one?
Link.
So what do you think advice which you can give to the show, to the awards organizers in this coming
year? They say and they send to the 4 banaila sinde balayat they send to the 4. Babombere padi link.
Okay.
Link fechapo. Because for bambito kwata abantu ku media. Okay, na musosati to alikuwa toka bene baturumba but media abantu bali pampisha ko dani aba musosati.
Okay. Okay, let me just try to read the comments down then what is we're about to wrap up the show. See what people they're talking about. TIFAH, the music maker. Okay, so this one is coming from Charles Kasabi, who is saying this is interesting. Thank you very much, Charles Kasabi. We also have Ancho Breeze, I believe you are talented, bro. One day you will be a big artist. DNA Twins, we're saying watching, okay. Kangwa Agai Chimba, who is saying my number 1 rapper material. Then there is Andre, who is saying Kuchalo. Yeah, okay. Okay, so then is unique sound producers. I love the energy and the way he's answering the questions. Indeed, TIFAH Boy, they can temba. The musician.
Yatskata unique sound.
This guy will dominate you one day. Okay. Okay, yeah, so Tekemba, the musician. Okay, not Tekemba, you're a musician. Yeah.
The Taranta.
Yes. There's also Chisha Morris who is saying, TIFAH Boy, I see you. Keep up with the good work.
Okay, so we also have the last one, which I'll read. Gilbert Simu Dami, we're saying, nice program, guys, but try not to put the microphone closer to. Okay, we take note that, man. Okay, so before we wrap up the show, man, I have some few questions which I want to ask you. Okay. Last this one Monday. Today it's I think Monday. Monday we had the Funflex here
The youngest producer.
in Kasama.
Yes.
Or Northern.
Northern.
Okay. He said that you're not an upcoming artist. But today you are saying you are an upcoming artist. Make me clear, because I'm now confused. Which one now? Which one should we follow? Are you an upcoming artist or a big artist?
Apana nachitapo. Na nachitapo respect value ampero mwanje. That's why I love that boy.
So in short, you don't value yourself. You don't value yourself. That's why you go even for free shows. Right? No, I'm trying to follow according to your answers which you gave me. If you say you value the respect which Funflex akupele, which means that you don't value yourself, and that's the reason why you allow promoters to use you for free. That's what I'll take it.
Upcoming artist.
No, Nani?
Upcoming artist.
Okay, I'm cleared now. This is what I want to hear from you. Okay, so these are I've remained with the 4 questions which are more like a game, and you have to be honest and faithful. Who is the best producer here in Kasama?
Ponzaba kwa Tama Studio.
That's not the answer.
Ponzaba kwa Tama Studio.
This is a game we're playing.
Ponzaba kwa Tama Studio.
Jimmy K or promoters. Jimmy K or
onso wambikira po ferimbo pamwera. Ona kwatira po felingi.
Chirapo chokolanda. Tipax.
Jimmy K or Tipax. Jimmy K Tipax. Apo pali ababiri. Badi pusana nchitawa bomba bali aka.
Badi pusana. For them to organize the shows, they knew you go and perform, which means they are also doing.
Ni bonse.
You're not answering the questions. In an exam, if you say yes or no, no. In a game, when you're playing a game, you only have 2 answers. You have to select only one, whether true or false, yes or no. This is a question for only 2 answers, whether true or false.
I only used to watch the skip.
It's a part of a interview in the game, and you can't run away from them.
Question.
So you take me back. The first one was, who is the best producer in Kasama? Who is the best promoter here in Kasama? Okay. Who is the best radio? Your best radio promoter? Who? One. I get to understand to say someone who shakwata choice when it's coming into music, then there must be something wrong in his or her craft. Why I say this? Because you will be a kind of artist who be like, even if you don't have you will ingiramo style wachinja kwa isa piano wafuma mu dimension yowe waingiramo kwa isa shani waingiramo. You want to be constant, and the answers which you are giving me definitely they are not correct. So you have to be specific to say one that you know. Look, let me tell you something. These answers which you are going to give me. Wait. Let me finish. Answer your other pair. Even if we want to mention that the producer, which means you are going to encourage that producer. It means that you don't hate them, but you're going to encourage them so that so that that's what it means.
Daddy.
So it's not that you are underrating them. No, it's not.
Daddy,
according to you.
Wajafanya photo hapa. Unaenda chini game te. But bambi bara send person.
I'm sure I've created the air the way it is. So viewers, this game the way it is, it's about encouraging one another. It's not about creating a beef here. So it's just according personal opinions. So even you promoters outside there, even you producers outside there, if I can ask you the same question, I believe you can say, okay, ni artist, ni rapper unsho, mkonga musane, the one that you think that's the best artist to you. Kuti Mwalanda, you have them in your heart. Maybe you can't say TIFAH Boy here. Maybe you can say Breezy. That's your opinion, and we respect people's what opinions. It's not about arguing or fighting. No. Because if I encourage you, you will say, okay, so maybe I'm crafting, maybe I'm lacking somewhere behind. So it will make you to improve your work. So that's what it is about the game here.
I am a question. Your game when you take a next interview.
No, that's what we do every time when you come on the show. Last time we had the Jimmy K. He was here. Majest or Lono? He selected what? Majest. If there was no harm, we also asked him, Justin Chong or Sajo. He said, yeah, Justin Chong. Unique or favor.
That's his opinion.
Yes, and we never had any climb there. Because it was your opinion.
Okay, in your pombo mberafi. Ishaka tapo favorite. Because never guy wa guy.
So
that's why it's on the go right. Ni bonse.
So if you say toka tapo favorite, which means tapali ule feeling.
Ishaka tapo favorite.
Which means tapali ule feeling. Yeah, for someone to have a favorite, which means in she.
Ufa concept ya ndio ndiranda po. Ishaka ata favorite never guy wa guy. Which means in sangwa konse.
So in a fiance ndaria fyakulya you eat because ularia but kulaba nama favorite like yakula fiance ularia but walikuwa tama favorite yote mwasa.
Your question 13 gaski. Your game 13 because never guy wa guy.
So I'm sure the viewers, you see the comment down. So viewers, do you think what he's saying is true? Okay, you can. Okay, so which artist can you advise to stop music and join farming?
Artist bamkasa ke bonse ba guy wa require energy tapava bakonga nyepu vale pusi na sadana so cause bonse okay bonse ba require energy so ni adana so
who is your competitor?
Bonse uafunya fe chikati pali yako kashita pali no shito wafunya fe chikati cha umfika fe competitor nkwata kalwa pita fe nambo kurudisha next competitor.
Okay. So before we wind up, if you can be given a chance to work with any local artist apart from Newman Slati, which artist can you work with here in Kasana?
You need the personal project ya na twara. Ni project ya.
Your project, you're not answering the question.
Apart from Newman
and the Maseleti.
How do you want to effect na bomba na nkwe?
Mention one.
How do you want to effect na bomba na nkwe?
Okay. Okay. So nandi jokulisha shana ku wakata na relationship kuma radio station.
Jimmy K.
Okay. Pali wansama DJs yo wakata. Jimmy K. Okay, so I think hey, the last question, how old is your child, by the way? How old is your child?
My child?
Shakwata.
Don't pamwera palo.
No pamwera pastor. Okay, so before we wrap up the show, just maybe you have anything that you would like to tell your fans, your fans outside there, and what we expecting from you and how they can get your music. Look at into the camera and tell them.
So like ngamane fwe nyimbo shandi no kumfwe nyimbo shandi, please the londe impapa camera pa, please find time to visit my page, which is TIFAH Music on Facebook. You can just go on Facebook, you search TIFAH Music, para peneka padika follow button, just follow my button there. And then ku Instagram is TIFAH Boy. And then WhatsApp frafi nefe para penenga mwaspa page pokarika WhatsApp line ngolefa fenyi mboshandi, feel free to get my WhatsApp line from there, then you contact tutwami tumine nyimbo.
Anything that you're expecting?
Apa so apa ninkwata song apa ili pa trend yonde fat pushing ni pa mwaga apa. Not yadi fumakande send pushing ama afya. So kuri video nga mwaspa page yani para pene pa TIFAH Music pari links parika rinka video amafia. Please go there, mutambe ka video, muklike parika link, mutambe video, you even subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is LONO TV. Para peni mwata subscribe so that trend rapamo.
If they want you to feature in their song,
feel free to send the project. There's a WhatsApp line there.
Okay.
Yeah, feel free. It's free of charge, as long as now provide Africa studio.
Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, our viewers outside, for maybe the shout out which you would like to give out there.
So a shout out to the pano map. Dana muimona pano mapa. Tupundati. Vadi kwisabo tudia mono pipaza tuba punde. Stuck. Ila mwale maleka. Sajoteki mobile LONO studios. So nga mwafana punda Sajoteki mobile. Te mungunu mpunda na t-shirt na mwana na kalogo akali hapa. So big shout out to Sajoteki mobile alongside LONO studios. Big shout out to Mr. Mwale Maleka, Era Cheicha Chan, Victor Tsenga, Ntaswira Randi, Era M Zambia, BL Boutique. Nabambi abapampa mother was stating kwanisho kupunda. Supporti tupanga. So guys, keep on supporting TIFAH Boy.
Okay, so thank you very much, viewers. I've been your host, TIFAH, an African man, and just to inform you that this coming Friday we are starting a LONO battle. So people, they have started already registering their names and submitting their names. So this Friday, lab battle, LONO lab battle, it is starting, and this is the season 1. Then the winner, you're gonna get a package of a full video, sponsored everything, and the budget of the video is 2 pin. So ensure to give you the 2 pin through the video which you are going to shoot your song. So this is season 1, which will start on Friday. Then not only that, we will also introduce the comedy show. Do you do comedy? Are you a comedian? Then you want a sponsorship here at Sajoteki. We're going to introduce that program for you, even you comedian. So make sure polish up your work and be ready to participate into this program, because soon it is coming. Okay, so this program, it has been supported or sponsored by Sajoteki Mobile and also LONO Studios. You need best photos, good quality photos, HD, skin tone, according to celebrities, just come here at LONO Studios. You are planning to have a wedding this year, Shilanga Muliro, you want to shoot a video or concert, just come here to LONO Studios. Kuri konse kwa mtitambira, weza mtitambira kuma Lusaka, kuma Kopa BOT, kuma Shipata, you can just inbox us, then we'll get in touch. It's a TN, kuri konse distance is not a barrier, kuri konse tifika ifwe. But ni kuchukua kaputa kwa chanu ko kwa tonga kwa rozi konse setista bwani tifika. Ni phone yofuna, ni screen protector amene yofuna. Just come here at LONO Sajoteki. Or kutali bwanji, you will touch inbox, tikutumizira sending. Afika ilichalo nowadays wali wamia. Wherever you can be, such a deliver, or nikushipata, or what's your name, papa, nifuna ka phone, or ka phone bwanji. All the types of the phone, tidinaif, could be phone yamene tidibe. So just visit us, then you never regret. So I've been your host, TIFAH, not until we meet next. Shout out first of all to my director, Sajo, and Moses, that's my director. Everybody panga. So shout out to you guys and all the people that have been watching the program until the end, and the comments which I've sent. I say God bless you and have a wonderful night. Thank you.
LONO Studios cares about your memories, and what better way to keep your memories than having pictures and videos. As LONO Studios, we cover events such as weddings, kitchen parties, chilanga mulilo, birthday parties, as well as corporate events. If you are looking for quality pictures and videos for such events, look no further than LONO Studios. Visit and like our Facebook page at LONOZN. We show you how the face of Kasama has changed each and every moment. Our production crew has now advanced in streaming live in full HD up to 4K. LONO Studios is well equipped for the service. We have 4K cameras for high resolution, DJI drone for aerial view, live streaming video switcher, gimbal for smooth rotation over an object, and many more equipments. You can book us for live streaming to render your services in sport activities, church services, road shows, corporate meetings and workshops, social gatherings, and many more adventure activities. Book your session now on 0973 173461. Visit or like our Facebook page at